Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I am Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And this is Battlestar Galactica.
Episode 13.
Yes.
Season 3.
Yes, that sounds
Thank you.
correct.
I forgot for a
I like
second.
that we did that backwards.
Yeah. As of last episode, Baltar and Six are back on the Galactica. Hera's on the Galactica. And we kind of have a map towards Earth a little bit, or at least a navigational marker. Number 3 was completely boxed out and destroyed. It seems like she's been deactivated.
Yeah, deactivated.
Which is pretty much dying for them.
I feel like that might have been broadcasted since her name's Deanna. Deactivated. It might be subtle.
I don't know. But I'm very excited to find out because, I mean, as of right now, they have Baltar in custody, so I wonder if we may have some Baltar-focused episodes as they try to figure out what to do with the president, while they also work on saving Hera from her intestinal obstruction.
And I don't believe in assaulting prisoners and like treating them kindly, but I'm kind of hoping we see them beat them up a little bit.
But you don't believe in assaulting prisoners or treating them kindly?
Oh, I meant treating them like with respect, whatever.
Okay, Joe. Well, interesting.
I mean, he betrayed the shit out of them.
That's fair.
So.
That's fair.
And then disappeared with the enemy. So I feel like Ty's gonna be like, he's going out the airlock.
Hey, he'd be deserved too. One way for us to find out, and that's for us to keep watching. Thank you for joining us. We're starting in 3, 2, 1.
You're doing the right thing, guys.
What are you doing?
Making news?
Guys.
Definitely looks like a news.
No, he won't do that.
Yeah, all of the survival and stuff.
Ada? You sure he's not going to do it?
He's not killing himself. He's gonna get stopped.
He's tying.
Wait,
He's tying it. He's imagining her tying it.
I need some time to think this through.
Exactly.
Too late, guys. It's time to learn the truth.
They wouldn't have a body for him in the resurrection show.
How'd the bed move?
Sorry, sir. No one's allowed to speak to the prisoner without direct presidential authorization.
I already have authorization. I need to speak to the prisoner now.
Step back, sir.
What?
There's no fucking
That's it, guys.
way.
Deep breath. First time's the hardest. You're doing wonderfully.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. It's
There's
gotta
too
be
many
a dream.
sixes. There's
It's
too
gotta
many
be a dream.
sixes. If they're all 6s, it's fake. It's all 6s.
I always told you to have faith.
I am one of you.
Is that what you think, guys?
Yeah.
It's a bit rough, actually.
You're wrong, guys. You're not Cylon. You're human, and you're dead.
Mouth to mouth. Ada. Wow.
I wasn't buying it.
They almost got us.
I think they got you for about 3 seconds. Panda, Mike was on the edge, but he was like, "Nah, it's all 6s."
No, that was me. I said it was all 6s.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't believe it. I was like,
Well,
they
one-
wouldn't do that. They
once-
wouldn't reveal it like that. There's too much buildup.
1/6, yes.
He's not figure. Plus, they wouldn't have a copy of him on the resurrection ship.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that doesn't make sense.
You know what? It also, if he woke up and there was more than 6s around him, I would have believed it. But when there's only 6s around him, that's just his fantasy world. That's his heaven. Like a Deanna in the background too. Spice it up a little bit sometimes. A Starbucks. Jeez.
I think I've seen
Oh, they may turn this into a bar.
From what into a bar?
But they're making they're getting alcohol, right?
Come on.
How is this allowed?
I mean, it's gotta be. It's not very well hidden.
Why, you and Kelly have a fight?
You didn't hear us? Figured we could have sold tickets. It's a marriage. Why we build bars?
I want to see Sam there drinking with them.
I don't know if anything, Starbuck will be there.
I also don't want him to starve.
What do you expect me to do about it?
I expect you to make sure he eats.
Give him some of that stuff from New Caprica.
I'm gonna ask Gato why I went.
Mr. Gato,
He's gonna have.
what exactly were you doing going to see Dr. Baltar in the middle of the night?
I couldn't sleep, and I guess I thought he might be willing to talk to me.
That is sus.
Do you think Gata did something bad?
I don't think Gator. No, I don't think. I think this is a.
It just makes him
wild
look
goose chase.
suspicious, though.
Ooh is right.
You're up late.
Are we still on for dinner tomorrow?
Yeah,
Because I already switched watches.
sure.
Just be nice for a husband and wife to occasionally. Forget it.
Can we find D a new man, please? Oh, the turns have table.
Well. It's the stuff from New Africa.
I love Rosalind. Have some.
Touche, Madam President.
I have no wish to see you suffer.
Really?
You know, none of us are enjoying this, so why don't you just tell me what I need to know, and your suffering will come to an end, and I promise you this.
I know nothing about the Cylon plans or their whereabouts.
Prior to the attack on the colonies, did you have high-level security clearance?
Yeah, so what?
Did you tell anybody about it? Did you let someone into the defense mainframe? Careful, guys.
All lies.
It's not lies.
Just wondered if you recognized even one of these faces. Did any image get through to you on the rare occasion when you ventured out
I am not
from behind your
responsible
sandbag
for the
and your
occupation
razor
any more
wires
than I am
to
for the
see
genocide.
what was happening to your people? I need to know now. Colonel Ty, get in here! Get this man out
This
of
is
here.
not about
He's
uncovering
not
any
gonna talk. I want you to
legitimate
take
threat.
him. I want you to toss him
This
out the
is about
nearest airlock.
I demand a fair trial.
God, I
I'm
wanna
a
see
citizen
him.
of the colonies, and I demand a fair trial.
I don't.
Think Adama's gonna stop this?
Bro, has Rosalind yelled
You
before?
asked me if I know any of these people. I know that man.
Show me!
His name was Adrian Mars, my lab assistant for 3 years on Caprica.
So what?
He was Gemini's. I got him a visa. I introduced him to his wife. I am godfather to their first child. I wouldn't do anything to harm this man or his family, or anybody's family. I am not a murderer.
How can he possibly say he's innocent? Like,
He only signed the order. He didn't actually do the action, so in his mind, he's innocent.
oh, he's such
And
a fucking.
he was coerced into signing.
He's
Yeah, he was.
such a fucking scummy piece of shit,
Rosalind played bad cop before.
Right?
dude.
That was crazy.
She crushed it.
Military once ran an experimental interrogation program involving drugs. The goal of the program was to create a state of that their very survival was at stake.
That sounds perfect.
Conveniently, we have some of those experimental drugs on board.
You telling me we have these drugs aboard Galactica?
Strictly for research
But can you-
purposes.
If they end up having a court of law, is that admissible?
There ain't no fucking trial, Mikey.
Kara Thrace and her special destiny. That sounds more like a back cover band, Sam.
Think about it, though.
Great reference.
I mean, did you go through that hell locked in that fake house with that fake husband just so you could ditch me?
Ooh. He's a good dude.
I enjoy him now.
Do you love him?
Deer in headlights.
Maybe. I don't know.
She's honest.
Then you gotta go to him.
Dude, I'm team Anders and Dave.
If you're gonna see Kara, just admit it.
The only problem is that you don't trust me. That's it. And this is just your own fracking insecurities talking. Same as always.
Oh, man. Come on, D. Tell him to get out. Tell him to get out.
God, I fucking hate him.
He's gaslighting the fuck out of
Yeah,
her.
he is.
Except
What?
I did see this coming. And I was naive enough to marry you anyway. Because I loved you.
Loved.
I loved you so fracking much. I thought I was lucky. That I could have you for just as long as you or Kara would let me.
It's not a marriage, Lee. This is a lie.
Oh, sheesh.
Where are you going?
To your dinner plans, you fucking asshole. God. Can we get a fucking Dean Anders Beach episode? Are those people in there?
Yeah, probably. You get used to it when you're in the military, I would assume. Especially when you're on a ship like this. Get back the dog tags.
I'm a
and the
human
ring.
being. I'm a human being. I have rights. Why not just admit you're doing this for your own satisfaction? That's the truth, isn't it? I don't know why you're not putting the needle in yourself. Hold his head. Oh, no. 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 No.
A big ass needle.
A lot of drugs.
He's gonna be tripping balls, apparently.
He's gonna have the worst panic attack anyone's ever had.
Oh, fuck. That seems bad.
This is the opposite of Lee's dream. Remember when he was floating in the ocean?
He looked just like I did a couple episodes ago.
Huh?
He looked just like me a couple episodes ago. Baltar.
You know, how do I know that tomorrow you're not gonna pull another 180?
Can you hear my voice? Can you hear me, Doctor?
God?
Doctor, did you conspire with her to subvert our defense system?
Conspiracy requires intent. I never intended. No.
Struggle is proving his innocence.
I have no responsibility. Number 6. She chose me. But is she an angel or is she a demon? Is she my own voice or the voice?
Give us details about the silence, or we'll let you drown. Alone. In the dark.
Oh. No trial, just.
Why can't we just get back to normal?
What happened with him and Callie? Did they say?
Just they're fighting.
Do you ever think about Sharon?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no?
You never wonder what if?
No.
Damn, he is throwing it bad.
Didn't he end it?
He did.
I was a player, that's all. I was a player. I was struggling to find my place in God's plan. I never intended for certain things to happen. Doesn't that matter?
You took the silence to the temple. To the eye of Jupiter. What did it tell them?
Their faces, but they wouldn't show them to me.
Whose faces?
5.
They not know about that.
The final 5.
The final 5. Silence.
I thought I might be one of them. I told them I wanted to be one of them.
Why?
All my sins forgiven.
Are you a Cylon, Dr. Baltar?
No.
Who are those people?
People he killed by signing the order. And the people that were killed by harboring insurgents. The pictures that Rosalind threw at him.
Oh.
Makes the most sense, and it's a good way because he saw them recently and now he's all hallucinating.
Ooh.
He's looking for his ring? Oh, no.
Admiral! We're losing him. That's enough. I'm putting an end to this freak show right now.
Fucking love Coddle.
I think Rosalind actually leaves Baltar's innocent now.
5 final Cylon models. 5 pillars of the temple for the 5 priests devoted to the one whose name cannot be spoken. The thing he's most deeply afraid of is even if he talks, we'll kill him. Make him believe that if he collaborates, at the very least he'll have his life.
You won't buy that coming from us.
Gator!
6!
Gator.
6.
We have to find someone he trusts.
Data.
They're not gonna.
6.
They're not gonna. They don't have anything on
Gator.
6 to like.
You're right.
Work with that.
Yeah. We also haven't seen her in captivity.
I may actually owe these people a debt of gratitude.
He found the ring. He's wearing it.
You know, I realize there's probably nothing I can say that can make this right. I asked you to marry me because I was in love with you, just like I'm in love with you now. You were right.
Tell the truth.
I loved Kara.
In my heart, I know I have always done what I've had to do.
But I married you. You are good for me, Dee. And I need you.
Detect a number of inconsistencies right off the bat, you see. These figures here are wrong.
We can offer them this kind of help. I'm certain at the very least they'll spare your life. Maybe we can even get you out of this cell, offer you some proper quarters.
No. Dee's such a sweetheart. He's breaking his heart though.
Break his heart.
Please break his
Break his
heart.
heart.
Please break his heart.
He needs it.
The camera.
Not dumb.
So much for that little stratagem. Two whiskeys, straight up.
Ooh, you curved her on that one. Justifiably.
I should have known that you betrayed me.
Yo, I hope Gator beats me.
What did you tell them? Well, that you stay behind till the grisly end on your Caprica so you could what? So you could feed information to the resistance. Who do you think allowed you to do that? You see, I literally had a gun pointed to my head, but nobody forced you to play both sides. Who is the real traitor in this room?
Wow. You should do it. Don't look over, Starbuck.
Sir!
Oh my God.
Sir, I can't do this. I fucking hate this so much. Fuck.
If your friends only knew the truth. Don't worry.
We gotta get in there.
No!
Fuck you!
He's killed.
Lieutenant Gator, step away from the prisoner, now!
No! No, sir! I can't let him live, not after what he's done.
Dude, is Gator fucking Cylon? Have I been right?
The other night you didn't come here to interrogate Dr. Baltar, you came here to kill him, didn't you? I understand that, I do.
Oh, shit!
Well, you're not one of the 5.
He's not one of the 5.
Certainly have the luck of the gods.
Till we have all 5 revealed, I ain't fucking changing.
What was Gator's secret?
I know, but I think they need to interrogate him.
But the truth is, I was willing to see him endure a great deal of suffering in order to get what I wanted. I wanted a genuine admission of guilt.
In his eyes, he's the victim.
He said that so many times.
For all his crimes, he's one of us.
So what happens next?
We give him his trial.
Oh my God, he's actually gonna go to trial.
Wow. Ah, fuck you guys.
I mean,
He only got Guantanamo first.
They put him through the fucking ringer, so okay, sure. You know what? He made it. He made it through the gauntlet,
Well,
so sure, he gets a trial.
I literally think that's what this was a comparison to Guantanamo Bay and the torture of the prisoners to get any means necessary to get your results.
I know what I said.
Now, I'm quite curious what Gaeta did that required such, secrecy for Baltar, almost like it was a blackmail situation. Like, was he working with the Cylons to actually do stuff and just so that he could maintain power?
He was banging Deanna. I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know. It's interesting though because this entire episode was very interesting because we obviously had the Starbuck and that whole situation going on we can get to, but at the forefront we have Baltar's entire interrogation scene, which goes to show that for them there's no limit to what they would have willing to do. What? Just get.
Do you think they're gonna raid a base ship to get the Deanna memory to figure out the final 5?
That or when they
Sorry, this is completely off topic, but that just hit me and I was like, she's on a chip that they can go take.
My thought is they could do that, or what will happen is if they land on Earth, maybe the 5 Cylons will get their memories back because of just the familiarity of the place. You know how sometimes when they do things, the Cylons kind of get
I'm glad you agree that the final 5 are from Earth.
Well, they are. They're on the Battlestar Galactica right now, or they're on one of the ships in the fleet. But Baltar obviously was being tortured in this episode with drugs, hallucinogens that were meant to make him say the exact truth, and the exact truth is he did not willingly.
Yeah,
cause
no.
happened.
But then, like Adama pointed out at the end, it's his truth, not the truth. It's Baltar's truth.
Because he truly believes.
And Baltar's truth is that he is and forever will be the victim. So
It's true because he was the
He
victim.
is the
Because
victim.
even though
Okay.
I had a gun to my head, so I had no choice but to order the immediate execution of 400 people. I had no choice.
Well, it
It's
is-
like you had the choice to fucking die.
But that is like a huge philosophical debate. Is like, is it better to die for the cause or to live for the cause?
Do you think Gaeta picked the people on the list?
He didn't do anything for the cause. He didn't do anything. What did he do?
Do you think
Did he do something at the
He
end?
was like, Gaeta, who you think let you get away with all of it? He's like,
He did
fucking
nothing.
I did.
It was
What do you mean?
it was Gaeta who did stuff for the cause.
Yeah, no.
he
But
was asking.
Baltar was trying to like make it seem like Baltar helped Gaeta without Gaeta knowing.
That's because he does anything.
No,
he can.
Baltar at the end when they were all debating and blah 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 blah. Baltar stepped in and was like, helped convince the Cylons that they were leaving. Something like that.
It was. I think it was. I think he said, don't nuke planet, just leave, or something like that. And then that's when Gaeta pulled a gun on him. Now I wonder if Gaeta pulled the gun on him to try to cover up his tracks too, on what he was doing, because there's obviously something that Gaeta did that caused such a reaction that he tried to kill Baltar. Is he a Cylon? I'm not 100% sold on that yet.
It was keeping him up in.
To the point where he was going to murder Baltar in his sleep. So I think that Gaeta was the one who picked the people to be killed, and he did it, and it's keeping up at night. But maybe he picked the people who would be least impactful dying. In that.
Rosalind and Tom Zarek run.
Well, I mean, they were probably.
And Callie.
Well, I think for that, it's impossible for him to take Rosalind or Tom Zarek off the list because for the Cylons, they're like former government people. But for Baltar, maybe he looks not Baltar. I'm sorry, Gaeta. Maybe he thinks Callie is expendable, in my opinion, to do that.
Nah, I don't think that's it.
I think that or he was doing experimentations with the Cylons.
That's fucked up. I don't know. I think he's a Cylon.
You think he's a Cylon? Interesting. So now you're gonna add it to the list of him being a Cylon.
He's been on. I've had him on there for
Gaeta,
like
you're
two,
right.
Since like day one.
literally
yeah.
I was
like
thinking
2+
about Baltar.
seasons.
Straight. Now this one was an interesting one. A lot to discuss. Simply just being the fact that Lee and Dee and Starbuck and Sam all attempted to reconcile their marriages and were doing moderately okay at it.
Well,
Lee was saying the correct things, until he noticed Starbuck was in the room.
Dude, I can't believe the writers went for rage bait with that whole relationship arc.
Bro, well, the funny thing is, for Starbuck and Anders, it's unhealthy, but they're handling it in a not awful way.
Whereas in Lee and Dee,
It's just awful and toxic, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And she's just
she's an angel.
I hate it.
She's an angel.
She's an angel, and I honestly thought she was gonna say no to him and give him back the ring, which I
But
wanted
he's
her to
lying to her. He's literally just gaslighting the fuck out of her and still lying. I hate the whole thing, and it's making me really dislike his character a lot.
I don't think he's not. I mean, I think
He
he's.
is.
But I don't.
He lied. He said the reason he asked her to marry him is because that morning he knew she was who he loved, and that's a fucking lie.
Because
that's a bold, insane fucking lie, and so everything he did to convince her that maybe she deserves a second chance is bullshit.
Yeah, and
sorry,
and
it's just
the only
it's got
fact,
me heated, and I don't like Lee anymore.
The only
at all.
redeeming fact for Lee was the fact that when Starbuck said we could be together finally, when Sam gave her the option, he said no. But the only reason he said no is because he can't trust Starbuck. Because he would have said yes if there was a guarantee that tomorrow she wouldn't 180 like he said. But there's no guarantee with Starbuck that she's not going to change her mind in a day, a week, a month, a year later as a result.
I don't know, which is flip-floppy on him because he was the one asking the last time around. I don't know. It makes no sense.
I thought it was hilarious that that they baited us with the Baltar being a Cylon when they killed him in the beginning. And then we're like,
they keep baiting us with being a Cylon.
I didn't buy it.
No, that was the nail in the coffin for me. That he wasn't a Cylon.
They're like, is he though?
Remember, because Caprica 6 came resurrected and he was there.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean he's obviously.
Is he?
Now Baltar's.
But you're right. He wouldn't resurrect.
He wouldn't.
Because they don't know. The Cylons don't know who it is. Therefore, they don't have extra copies of him on a ship.
Unless we misunderstand how the copies are made and they're
No, because when we got a close up,
also need to be following the fleet. They don't even know where
we got a close up of the outside. We saw there's bodies in there.
You're right. It was all sixes, right?
They don't just. Well, I don't. I assume they have one of each.
I didn't know if it was like
but
an
the
android
Cylons
body where they
don't
upload
know.
and they change it.
No, I don't.
We don't know, but I don't think so.
But no, when we saw it get destroyed, it was all like sixes.
It was. You're correct. So
But they would also have to be following the fleet currently, and how would they be doing that? They just found them again?
I think
unless they never lost them.
You keep mentioning the thing. I just thought of something. You mentioned the thing that they put in the command center that was tracking them.
Yep.
That might have been the.
It wasn't a tracker.
It was a friendly.
It was like a beacon or whatever.
It might have been from the Doral guy who was on the ship.
Or it could have been Doral, or it could have been Sharon, or it could have been anyone.
Do you think
but why would they have done that?
Because they know Starbuck is the chosen one, so they needed her to alive, so they couldn't.
Well, isn't it also like
Gata's also the one who found it, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure.
It was at Baltar.
No.
It was Gata. You're right. He was like, "What's this?" He took it, and then they did the Cylon tech. Yeah, I think they did it because they were trying to keep Starbuck alive because they needed Starbuck to be alive because she's the chosen one for them and fulfills their prophecy. So that's why the Galactica was the last to be attacked. Also, that would make sense to me because it just means they had so many Cylons on that one ship. There were Cylons everywhere, obviously, but this will highlight the fact that there was a bunch of Cylons that were both close and far from.
Weren't they still getting attacked with that in the CIC though?
I think they started getting attacked after they took it out, didn't they?
I don't think so.
They escaped the attack.
But that didn't mean the group as a whole wasn't getting attacked. It just means they wouldn't have been directly attacking.
Curious.
Wasn't it still in the CIC when they were doing that chase scene?
Yeah.
There was it was in there at some point.
Yeah, it's and that chase scene they were trying to attack the Galactica with missiles and drones.
Yes, you're right. No, I thought that was the president's ship.
No.
And that Lee was defending it.
No. That was a whole nother.
That was the mini series.
No, because when they kept jumping every 25 minutes or whatever, then wasn't it in the CIC?
No, they got it before then.
Predated that.
No, they did not get it before then.
Because they kicked out Doral. They kicked out the.
It would have popped up after that, not beforehand.
I don't know. I thought they found it before that. I'll be honest. Because I thought they found it after they found out Cylon on board when Baltar claimed somebody was a Cylon.
Man, if only we had notes.
They're at Joe's house. My notes are at Joe's house.
That doesn't help us.
It burned down.
Fire, big fire. I don't have much else to add because this was a pretty, what felt like a bottle episode, self-contained.
Oh, it's the start of a new
mini
arc.
Yeah, which is the search for Earth
so do you
and
think,
Baltar's trial.
My last question, do you think Tyrell was telling the truth?
About what?
About Boomer, Sharon.
Yes.
When Lee asks,
yes.
Don't you ever wonder what if, and Tyrell was like, no. It was a pretty convincing no.
I think it was a wrapped up no.
I think it's because of...
As in, at one point, but not anymore.
I think because she got him accused of treason and all that stuff.
I don't think that's related.
I think it's just...
And she also made him question himself because she made him think he was a Cylon,
I don't even know if it's a Cylon. I think it's
Cylon. Didn't he think he was a Cylon?
I think he just was
He did question it for a minute.
I thought he was just super hurt, and that's why he ended everything.
Well, it was also because he thought she used him to gain access as a Cylon.
Yeah.
But she was doing it subconsciously. She didn't know she was doing it, but she was using it as a hookup spot. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I'm curious to find out.
Only one way.
Keep watching! Yay! Thanks for joining us.
It's so good.
I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
If you do enjoy our content, make sure to check out our Patreon features full lengths for this and other series. Comment, let us know your favorite thought of our theories, anything.
Another glitch in
Otherwise,
the programming.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.